Welcome and good afternoon. We're here at the Toronto Democracy Forum, and I am here with Josh. I do have a few questions for you, Josh. So, in relation to healing the world, from your perspective, what are some of the biggest threats to democracy today, locally or globally?
I think the biggest threat locally certainly is complacency about how important it is for each one of us to defend the institutions of democracy. So, a lot of people don't bother educating themselves about the issues in elections. They can't even be bothered to go out and vote. People also don't know how important it is to respect the rule of law and learn things like the Constitution and how it protects freedom of speech, freedom of religion, liberty, and these types of concepts. So I think it's just complacency, and that people need to take more responsibility to educate themselves about how democracies work when they work well, and we need to see more of that.
Absolutely, I totally agree with a lot of those sentiments you made. I think civic engagement and educating yourself is prime in any part of the world in any country. So thank you so much for that. And how do you see extremism affecting communities like ours in Toronto or across Canada or in North America at large?
I think there's a large threat from extremism in Canada that we're seeing, often in conflicts that are overseas that come into Canada, where people are not willing to sit down and talk to each other. They need to fight back through dialogue, and instead we're seeing a lot of people just, talking and not listening to the other side and trying to figure out how we can work through those things together.
Absolutely. I think that's such an important thing is being able to open the floor to dialogue, even when it's opposite, like an opposition type of dialogue. I think a lot of people can get some tensions on regards to that, but it's such an important conversation to have those open, concrete, transparent conversations in order to, be holistic about perspective and or, civic engagement and all together. So yeah, thank you so much, Josh, for your time. And that is it for now. Bye.
Thanks, Maria.